In the previous session, we discussed about the methods of constructing the price index number, and why index number is called economic barometers, right? And we studied about unweighted index number. Under that, we have two methods: simple aggregative method and simple average of relative method. Now, in this session, we'll be discussing about weighted index number. As we discussed that weighted index number is something where we will be assigning the weights to the commodities for the different commodities. Getting it right? We'll be assigning the weights for the different commodities. So, and what are the methods we focus in weighted index number? What methods we focus on the index number? What methods we focus index number? First method is Laspier's method. Next is Paste's method. Next is Darvish and Bowley's method. Next is Fisher's Idle Index method. First is Laspier's method. Next is Paste's method. Next is Darvish and Bowley's method. Next is Fisher's Idle Index. We'll take up Laspier's method. Laspier's method is a method which is used in weighted aggregate price index, where weights are the base period of the quantity. Getting it right? Where weights are the base period quantities. Weights are taken at the base period. You can see that Laspierre is a French economist in 1981, and he and in 1871, and he proposed this method. Okay, so you can see the formula. The formula has been highlighted here. If you want, please make a note. I'll be sharing the materials too in the PDF format. Laspier's price index number, it is sigma P1 divided by sigma P1 Q naught divided by sigma P naught Q naught into 100. Very important. I'll repeat this. Sigma P1 Q naught divided by sigma P naught Q naught into 100. Now, this is where we have to be very careful enough. Now, P1 stands for price of current year. Q naught stands for quantity of base year. We know P naught is price of base year. Q naught is quantity of base year. So this is the formula for Laspier's price index. Next is Paste's price index number, where we will be taking the aggregate, aggregate of price index as a weighted aggregate method. So Paste's has taken weighted aggregate price index. Paste's has taken weighted aggregate price index, and this is what the formula we can see. This is what the formula. It is sigma P1 Q1 divided by sigma P0 Q1 into 100. P1 represents current year, P represents price for current year, quantity for current year, divided by P0. P0 is price for base year and quantity for current year. Next, Darvish and Bowley, they take up arithmetic mean, and it's a combination of Laspier's and Paste's. If you see, if you combine these two, if you combine these two, definitely you can find this answer. That is sigma P1 Q naught divided by P naught Q naught. This is last periods. The first part what I am highlighting is sigma P1 Q naught divided by sigma P naught Q naught. It is the last periods. Next is sigma P1 Q1 divided by sigma P naught Q1 is a past is whole divided by 2, whole divided by 2, whole divided by 2. You should be very careful enough in identifying this. So the Dwarf is a combination of the last pairs and passages. Next is Fisher's idle index number. Fisher's idle index number. See, Fisher's idle index number is something when you take a root of, okay, when you take a root of last Pearson pasties, you'll be getting Fisher's idle index number method. I'll repeat, when you take a root for last Pearson pasties, okay, the formula I'm highlighting here, okay, Fisher's idle index method is if we take a root of spheres and pasties, we'll be getting Fisher's idle index number. It is a formula. What is the formula? Root of sigma P1 Q naught divided by sigma P naught Q naught into, again the whole root, once again sigma P1 Q1 divided by sigma P naught Q1 into 100. Simple. I think by this time you have to ensure yourself that you are very much definite, or you can identify the formula and remember what is P1, P0, Q1 and Q0. I'll repeat, this is a base thing you have to remember. P1 is price of current year, P0 is price of base year, Q1 is quantity of current year, Q0 is quantity of base year. So this is what the formulas. Next we have two tests that is applicable for Fisher's price index number. Two tests which is applicable, and Fisher's index number satisfies two tests. Very important point you have to remember that we have two tests. One is time reversal test. We call it as TRT, which I am highlighting here. It is TRT, and next is factor reversal test. We call it as FRT. We call it as FRT. Okay. First is time reversal test. Okay, time reversal test. Time reversal test is a test which determines forward and backward. Okay, forward and backward times. What will be previous and what will be the current. Okay, in time reversal test, time changes. Will be changing. We'll be applying last year's and past year's formula basically. Okay, try to understand. I'm highlighting here. We'll be applying last year's and past year's formula. If you can see this, I think I can I'll just highlight this. Okay, can highlight this. Okay, can highlight this. These two is last year's and past year's. P1 Q0 divided by P0 Q0. P1 Q1 divided by P0 Q1. It is last year's and past year's. And if we want to reverse it, we'll be reversing only the time. See, here we have 1, we'll be putting 0 here. Here we have 0, not, we'll be putting 1. Here we have not, we'll be putting 1. Here we have not, once again we'll be putting 1. Just reversing, only time we are reversing. Not and 1 represents time, right? Current year and base year. Not represents base year and 1 represents current year. Just we are reversing. Okay. And the beauty of this is all the given factors can be cancelled. Okay, numerator and denominators can be cancelled. See, P1 Q0 can be cancelled with here. P1 Q0 I'll be cancelling. Okay, P1 Q0 I'll be cancelling here. P1 Q naught. Okay. P1 Q naught I'll be cancelling once again. P1 Q naught. Okay. Next is P naught Q naught, P naught Q naught. Okay. P naught Q naught. P naught Q naught and P naught Q naught I'll be cancelling. So here we have P naught Q naught and P naught Q naught. Next, P1 Q1 and P1 Q1. Okay. P1 Q1 and P1 Q1 I'll be cancelling. Next is P naught. Next is P naught Q1 and P naught Q1. So the answer will be the whole answer you can expect. Okay, the whole answer you can expect as root 1. Why? Because if everything cancel, it is 1. Root of 1 is 1. Getting it right? The root of 1 is 1. The root of 1. The root of 1. The root of 1 will be equal to 1. The root of 1 will be equal to 1. Will be equal to 1. This is what the statement. Okay. Next. After time reversal test, we'll take up factor reversal test. In time reversal test, we have changed the time, that is 1 and not. In factor reversal test, we'll be changing the factors P and Q. Okay, so I can put it here. So we will be changing with 1 and not. Okay, here we will be changing with P and Q, which means factors. Please try to understand now. Please try to understand. Fine. Please try to understand. So same Laspier's and Pastö's formula in the initial stage I have applied. Okay. Same Laspier's and Pastö's formula in the initial stage. But we will be changing with factors. What I said, we'll be changing with factors. What factors? Instead of P, we'll be using Q. Okay, instead of P, we'll be using Q. Okay, I'll change it now. Now you can also just solve along with me, and I have recorded first Laspier's and Pastö's. Now first P1 Q naught. So instead of P, I'll put Q1, and instead of Q, I'll put P naught. Factors will be changed. Now we have P naught Q naught. I'll be putting Q naught P naught. Now here P1 Q1, getting it right? I'll be putting Q1 P1. Here P naught Q naught, P naught Q1. So here I'll be putting Q naught P1. Okay. Is there any possibility of getting the factors cancelled? Yes, obviously factor gets cancelled. You can see here P1 Q naught, P1 Q naught. So what I can do, I'll be cancelling here. P1 Q naught and P1 Q naught. Next is P naught Q1 and P naught Q1. You will have two factors which get cancelled. Okay. You'll be remaining with P1 Q naught Okay, you'll be remaining with, will be remaining with um, will be remaining with P1 Q1 and P0 Q1. So what we can do is we'll be remaining with P1 Q1 both the sides. We have 2 here and we have numerator side we have 2, denominator side we have 2. So what we can do is, see, we can put it as whole square here. We can put it as whole square. I'll be taking this here. Okay, I'll be taking this here. I'll be copying this. Okay, I'll be copying this. Okay, here I'll be once again putting. So we have left out with 2. So what I'll do is uh, try to understand now. What I'll do is P1 Q1, right? We are left out with P1 Q1. Next is P1 not Q1. It is how many times we have left out? Twice we have left out. So it is square. It is square. We'll have a square symbol here. Okay, we'll have a square symbol here. We'll insert a square symbol here. We'll insert a square symbol here. Okay, we'll insert a square symbol and we'll insert a square symbol and we'll paste it here. Okay, what we will do, we'll paste it here. We'll be getting answer like this. We'll be getting the answer. This is whole square. Okay, this is whole square. Okay, square and square root get cancels. I think you know this. Square and square root gets cancelled. Square, I'm cancelling, and square root also I'm cancelling. So we'll be left out with only P1 Q1 and P0 Q0. Very important. So this is what about TRT and FRT. In the next class, we'll be taking the steps in construction of index number. Next is consumer price index number, methods, and we'll take up with the numerical